Hi everyone, my name is Timothy Ryan Bjerquist, and this is my self-leadership action plan. A few things about me: I'm a senior at NKU, and I'll be graduating on May 6th, which is next Sunday. I'm an organizational leadership major, and I'll have an English area of focus, which is like a minor, but I don't have enough credits to call it a minor. I am from Union, Kentucky, which is about 30 minutes south of NKU. Currently, I'm working as a bank teller for Central Bank, and Central Bank will be opening up a new branch in Union, Kentucky in about a year or two. So I'm aiming for the bank manager position for the new branch, so keep your fingers crossed for me. Why did I take this course? I took this course to improve my self-leadership and overall leadership skills, and it was a graduation requirement. So I think it ended up being a good fit, and I've learned a few very useful things in this class. My evolution of my personal leadership model and how my model has changed over the years. In my time with the organizational leadership program, I found various ways to use situational leadership to my advantage, and I now consider it one of my strengths. I also try to help and coach others in order to be the best servant leader that I can, because let's be real, I'm here to serve. My most meaningful leadership characteristics, in my personal opinion, is that I have a great work ethic and I'm very self-disciplined. I lead by example with my great work ethic. I'm a great communicator and I'm very adaptive. I can adapt to different situations and overcome problems. And I'm very creative in the way I solve problems. I think those are my strongest leadership characteristics. My personal mission statement is I work to the best of my abilities and give 110% at everything I do. I try to lead by example and to teach and be kind and caring to others and raise them up with me as I rise through the ranks. Some of my personal goals are to buy a house by the age of 27, which is 3 years from now. Start a family within the next few years. I'm not really in any hurry for that one, but it is definitely one of the biggest goals that I'm going to set for myself in the future. And another one is to give my children a good life and the tools to succeed, just like my parents have done for me. They have set a great example for me and what parents should and shouldn't do. But yeah, some of my professional goals is to get that bank manager promotion at the new branch, which will be opening in Union, Kentucky in about a year or two. Also, I found in myself that I need to be more self-aware and transparent. This means that essentially I don't show my emotions enough around the workplace, which I don't really feel it's a weakness, but it's something that I definitely need to improve on. And now, onto my self-leadership action plan. The characteristics I hope to use in my self-leadership action plan are my great work ethic and self-discipline, my communication skills, to lead by example, because no one respects their leader unless they lead by example, to be respectful and confident, to be adaptive to any type of situation, to be a creative problem solver as well as a good problem solver. And one of the most important for a leader, in my personal opinion, is being friendly and approachable. No one's going to like you if you ain't friendly and if no one wants to approach you with problems. The strategies that I'll be using for my self-leadership action plan are self-talk, self-goal setting, and self-observation. I plan to use self-talk in a positive way to keep me in a right state of mind. If you use positive self-talk, tell yourself, I can do this, it'll really have a good impact on your overall state of mind. I will be using self-goal setting to set better goals for myself. I've found out something about me personally, that all the goals I tend to set in my life are very attainable goals. I never reach too far when it comes to the goals that I set for myself. And honestly, I think I need to reach a little bit further if I really want to make things happen in my life. I will be using self-observation as a strategy because it's honestly very, very important. There is nothing like being able to walk into a room and immediately judge the mood of the room and know exactly what kind of behaviors you should be acting yourself. Now, the accomplishments that I hope to achieve in my self-leadership action plan are to help my subordinates or my peers, my coworkers, become more productive and effective at their positions because I want to raise people up around me. I also want to become a better and more effective all-around leader. Um, the specific tasks I hope to improve on are organization because I'm not a very organized person, self-talk, self-goal setting, and self-awareness. And to conclude my self-leadership action plan, what I learned in this course, I've learned a lot of things, but most importantly, I learned the importance of self-talk and self-goal settings. I've realized how important self-talk is and how much it can have an effect, positive and negatively, on myself personally. And this course has also made me realize that I need to set some better goals for myself. I need to reach a little bit further, otherwise, I'm just going to end up complacent, which is something that I never want to do. I always want to be making new goals to reach and to attain new heights. I need to improve on my self-awareness as well, because self-awareness is to be open, honest, and transparent. And I feel like I'm a very honest person, but I'm not all that open or transparent with people in the workplace. I don't know if it's just since I don't consider them friends or family that are close to me, that I don't open up enough to them, and that's something that I'm really trying to work on. I also need to be more confident, which I'm a pretty confident person, and this course has taught me more than ever that confidence is key. What I'll do differently as a person and as a leader is that I need to set better goals for myself, more challenging goals for myself, and I need to improve on my positive self-talk, and just all around be a more positive person and leader. If I do these things, the people that will notice the most in my life are my close friends and family and my immediate bosses and my coworkers that I work with at Central Bank. And I will strive to make these improvements because that's just the type of person I am. Well, that wraps it up. That's my presentation. It was an honor taking this class with you guys, and hope y'all have a good summer.